a week! Hey fam, my name is also Fam, and today we're going to talk about my first week of PA school. I had 10 classes this week, and most of them were 2 hours long, but some of them were 3 hours long. So if I were to guesstimate, I would say we probably had about 20 to 25 hours of lecture this week, and it's going to be like this every week for the rest of the semester. So 20 to 25 hours of lectures a week, and then we spend the rest of the time learning the material that were given to us. Today is Friday, August 27th, and I have already had my first PA school quiz. As you may recall, even though today was the first official week of PA school, we did start a few classes last week. And to make sure that we're understanding the material, we had a group quiz today, which we did pretty well on. We got an A. Now next week on Tuesday, the day I'll be posting this video, I'll have a human physiology quiz along with the physical diagnosis assessment. So this weekend I'll be focusing on those two subjects. For our assessment on Tuesday, we're doing a very basic general appearance, vital signs, along with a skin exam. So checking their vitals like their height, their weight, their temperature, their pulse, their respiration, their blood pressure, along with a fairly thorough skin exam, going over their entire body, making sure they don't have any lesions or any hyperpigmentation of any sort, or anything to be concerned about. But that's not the difficult part, it is just that there's a lot of verbiage that we have to memorize and say word for word. So that is what I need to be practicing as well. Besides all of that, the social aspect of PE school has been pretty nice. Last Tuesday, all 20 of us, so the entire cohort, hung out together for a couple hours, which was awesome. And then last night, Thursday, they also went out together, but I couldn't go because I had to finish studying for the quiz that I had this morning. So instead, we're all going out again tonight to have dinner. So maybe we have so many social things happening because it is the first week of PE school and we have the time. We may not be able to continue this later on, but right now it has been pretty great. But it's not always fun and games. It is very difficult to be in PA school. I notice myself being a bit more tired because my body is still getting used to this routine. And I'm carrying my laptop, my iPad, my lunch, my clothes. So it's a lot of stuff I'm carrying all across campus. So of course I'm gonna be a little physically exhausted. But it's also mentally exhausting because of how much stuff you're given. I'm just trying to do my best right now and trying to learn as much as I can without overwhelming myself with how much I need to know. So I'm doing bite-sized chunks and trying to study a little bit every single night so that I don't fall too far behind. And lastly, it has also been emotionally exhausting too. I went into this program being super excited about cadaver labs, but it wasn't exactly what I expected. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity that I've been given, and it is 100% a privilege to be doing this, but it was definitely a different experience than what I thought it would be. Before going to my first ever cadaver lab, I studied everything. I learned where to make the incisions. I knew exactly what instrument I needed to make those cuts. But when it came time to dissect the human body, it was an overwhelming amount of emotions. I felt super excited that I was finally able to do this, but at the same time I felt really sad for the cadavers. I was sad that they passed away, and I was sad that I'm gonna be dissecting their bodies. But then immediately I reminded myself this is a privilege and this is an amazing opportunity. And then I felt guilty. But at the same time I was happy, and then I was nervous. And all of these emotions were so strong, and they were all pulling me in different directions, and I honestly didn't know how to feel. And even though we were looking only at the back of the bodies, you could still see a little bit of my cadaver's beard, and that was throwing me off so much. I had to keep covering their face because I just was not ready to cut them open because I was still seeing them as a human being instead of a cadaver. So it was very difficult for me emotionally. I still went ahead and I still did the dissections. I still had to peel off their skin and cut off certain parts. I managed to do the entire lab, but it was such a weird feeling. Obviously, this is not going to last forever, and I know that I'm going to get better with time. It helps to remind myself that this is for a good cause. This is for science. This is going to help me learn and be better in the future. Dissecting this one body may help me save other people's lives in the future. So I have been explaining to myself why I need to do this, but it's still hard. So if you're also going to have a cadaver lab, just know that it's normal if it does not feel natural, because it's not natural. But I do truly believe that we will get better with time, and we just have to be patient with ourselves. And it is okay to have all these emotions. Acknowledge them and just do the best you can. I'm going to try my best to make another update video in about 2 weeks. We'll see if I'm able to do that. But otherwise, I will be posting a video next week as well. For now, just wish me luck and subscribe if you're interested in my PA journey. Thank you for watching.